Welcome to another video from the Brookwood and Deepcut Junction Railway. This time I'm going to be putting some ballast over the track which runs over the desktop, along with some scenic backdrops and filling that hole which you can see in front of you now. The first job was to cut out a template which fits in the hole, and I think on my second attempt I got it just about right. There, it just about seems to fit in the hole. I'll cut that out from a piece of plywood shortly, but before I do that I want to put black paint down over all the track beds, which makes ballasting easier because any small gaps don't show very clearly. So off we go first of all with some acrylic black paint. As you can see, it's just daubed on generously. Doesn't require too much artistic talent. I just want to make sure that I get into the edges among the sleepers on the sides. Between the tracks doesn't matter because that does get filled up by ballast, but around the edges it tends to fall off, so the paint hides any little holes. There we are, the job's now complete, so the next thing is to put the ballast down. I won't show this in detail because I've shown that on a previous video, but it's the usual idea of putting the ballast down, spraying it with water, and then putting on epoxy glue to hold it in place, and that takes usually about 24 hours to dry. Right, so here's the finished product with the ballast down and the glue applied. It looks much better with that on there, and as you can see I've covered up all the moving parts of the points with tape so as to keep the ballast and glue and water out of the moving parts. Right, the next job is to put this piece of wood in. I cut it out from the template and it seems to fit quite well, and that will be painted in due course. Next come the scenic backdrops. These I purchased from Pico. I don't seem to have too much success in avoiding air bubbles when I put this on with wallpaper paste, and whether I've mixed the wallpaper paste too thick I'm not quite sure, but once it dries it actually looks a lot better. This is the gunk that I use, and as you can see it's pretty thick, and I think probably that is too thick. Anyway, that's the job complete, and the next section of the video is really just a little bit of running to show what the overall effect is. The next job will be to put a small station in that corner where the piece of wood was inserted, and then put in some trees, signal boxes and a few other bits and pieces. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the rest of the tape, the rest of the video, and I'll see you again soon.